2025. Yeah, so originally I was gonna do makeup, do a separate makeup video, and then do this video, or do makeup and then do this video. Then I realized I'm just running errands. You know, a friend of mine is DJing at a bar 10 minutes from my house, and he even pushed that reel to me as I was recording earlier. And I'm like, maybe I'll stop by. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see. I'm just really just going to the grocery store, Trader Joe's on the Sunday, which of course is a bad idea, but yeah, I need to get groceries to start the week. Anyway, so if y'all saw me or only caught a few videos of 2025, even I use mostly the same videos, here's a wrap up of what my favorites were, because I have a lot of products. I am listing products I use in 2026, but I have my favorites, go-tos, what have you. So we are going to cover those. We are going to start with eyes, because usually I do my eyebrows and then my eyes, most of my eyes, and then start the rest of my face. I'm one of those people, I'll do my eyes first. A lot of people, there's a debate, first, last. I do them first. Okay, with that, let us go with eyebrows. We have, make sure this is facing the right way. We have Benefit Cosmetics, Precisely My Brow Pencil. This is in shade 5. I'm not wearing it today, so don't think this is 5. But yeah, usually I buy this when it's on sale. I buy an extra one, like Eyebrow Day and Ulta, Sephora. I buy them then, or there's some kind of sale, because I go through eyebrow products. So a little less now that I work from home more often than I used to. I still go in the office, but when I'm running errands, things like after work, after I clock out, I'm not doing my eyebrows. So usually on a weekend, maybe once. Today was about to be no eyebrow day, but I was like, I'm doing this video. I need to have eyebrows. And I don't know what that noise is. That's somebody's car, if you hear that. Okay, so that is my favorite go-to. I just happen to be, I have other eyebrow pencils. I'm using those. That's why that is not the one I'm using today. And if you watch my videos, y'all saw when I started using this product. This is the Qiciy Tattoo Eyebrow Gel Easy Peel Off. And let me just open it. They give you, so this is what it looks like. It's from Amazon. When you buy one, they send you 2. So I have another one. Basically, if you're not good at drawing your eyebrows, put that on in the shape of your eyebrows, how you want them to look. Go about your day. Not even about your day, but go about the rest of your skincare routine. Do some dishes. Come back. Peel it off. Maybe use your eyebrow pencil to do the tail. Fix the tail. And you're good. Yeah, I used that for a few months. I think y'all noticed. Yeah, and this, I don't remember how much it cost, but it wasn't that expensive when you get 2. Again, easy. And it's a learning curve. Did I do a video? I think I did a video of cleaning them up and things like that. If not, I can do another one if you did not see one of those. Other eye products, let's see here. Eyeshadow stick. Juvia's Place came out with some new stuff in 2025. So the Juvia's Place Nubian eyeshadow stick. This is in Morocco. It goes more. I just choose to keep it right about there so it doesn't break. It goes down even more. Oh, yeah, it does. They have other shades, but this is one I chose to use. In Morocco, usually if I'm like a simple eye look, maybe a bold lip, I will put this on my eyes, blend it. It dries down rather fast, so do one eye at a time. Blend it out. Be about your day, or you can put a little sparkle on top of it, kind of thing. And when I wasn't using that, I was using Juvia's Place, the coffee shop. This is a neutral, nude, natural color, girly, whomever dream. So I keep the plastic to cover. So it looks like that. And you have a few sparkles in here. You can use this one to do an eyebrow accent, which I usually do, and then kind of blend it kind of with whatever eyeshadow I'm wearing. But yeah, and they don't have a black, but they have a very dark brown, very neutral. So we have a few warms in here, but it's also neutral. $25. This already is a Juvia's Place sale. The lowest I've seen is going sale is $12.50. And there's always a sale at Ulta as well on Juvia's Place. So if you don't want to pay $25, again, wait for one of those sales and pick this up. It's helpful for a very easy look. And then of course eyeliner. We all know I love my Revlon ColorStay. I believe this is in Blackest Black. It's liquid eyeliner. I will let you know though, it's perfect right here when it comes to waterproof. Like if you put a wing, as the day goes by, or the lids like myself, even though I use eye primer, sometimes that wing kind of disappears a little bit. Just a little. It's still there. It's just a little bit. I'm not gonna put this on now because I don't have eye primer on, and my lids are gonna be oily. Sunscreen on the face right now, and it's 70 degrees right now in Phoenix in winter in January. So nothing's staying on these eyes unless I have eye primer. But yeah, like $8 drugstore. You can go to Walmart, Target if you're shopping at Target, Walgreens, CVS, Ulta will be a little bit more expensive, but definitely Walmart, $8. And then I discovered or found out about, let's see, Shaina B, Miami. I have other products of hers, but her eyeliner, gel eyeliner, this is in black card. Came in my Ipsy. I'll figure out what month it was. I think it's sold out now. But when I do want to do, the regular eyeliner up here, but I also want to do a waterline right there kind of look, this is good for that. Again, if my eyelids weren't oily or I'm literally running errands, I'd probably put this on today. So forgive me, my voice was fine. And I wasn't even yelling at the Cowboys somehow losing this game. So I don't know where my voice is going. And then mascaras. Again, it just happened. I've been fine. I have 3 favorites, but the other 2, I have a few favorites of mascara, but the other ones are in my bag full of, I've used my empties, which I don't feel like going through. So to pull them out. So Lancôme. So if you know Lancôme, Idôle, waterproof. This isn't waterproof. I always get my mascaras in waterproof if they come in waterproof because I live in Phoenix. It's 300 days of sunshine every year. We have monsoon seasons, 110-degree weather. Again, oily lids. I get waterproof just for that reason. And I know a while ago, people were like, you shouldn't always use waterproof. I use waterproof for the reasons I just said. Black. I don't get brown. Black. And then I have other ones. Last year I used a constant rotation. I buy that when it's on sale. That half off, like sale, like Sephora sale or Ulta sale. And it's half off because I think it's $30. So I get it for $15. That's when I usually buy that. Otherwise, I stick to drugstore. Maybelline Sky High, L'Oreal Lash Paradise, or one of the other L'Oreal Big Deal. Those 2 drugstores I go back and forth between. One reason is one, waterproof, and then I like I like the applicator. So this one is curved, but I like the plastic applicator with the little spindles. I don't like the fiber ones. I like the plastic ones. Some people don't like the plastic ones and don't like the fiber ones. So that is why, and I believe both of those have that, but those are the mascaras that I tend to go towards. So yeah, those are the mascaras. And then there was one called Beauty Vault. Lengthening mascara that I got in my Ipsy, in that one. Again, it's my empties bag, but and that was a long wear one. I did enjoy that one, even though it was just long wear and not waterproof. Okay, so moving to eyes let's go to the face. Oh, because I don't want to get up and get it. Eye primer, MAC Prep and Prime 24-hour Extend Eye Base. By MAC, $28 normally. I buy it when it's on sale. I bought it once, and I've still been using it. Little goes a long way. It's lasted since, I want to say, 2024. Get it on sale. MAC has 25% off sales, 30% sale. Buy it then. It's going to last you a long time unless you want people to do your eyes all the time. Because I only use it when I go out. It's lasting me a while. Yes. Only eye primer I use. When I was introduced to it, only eye primer I use. With that, let's go back to face. Oh, let's start with face. Primer. e.l.f. Liquid Poreless Putty Primer. I still have some left in here. Mind you, I know last year I did buy other primers. I still have some I'm trying to get out of this. It blurs. It mattifies somewhat. It does. But it doesn't make your face dry. So it is good for mattifying. It's just not going to make your face dry, kind of mattifying. I put it in my T-zone. Sometimes I spread out a little bit more. If you watch my videos, you know I start in T-zone and I'm like, ooh, what happened? But yeah, I still enjoy this. I just have other primers I need to use in 2026 that I bought in 2026 that I need to use. I haven't used it enough to be like, it's a favorite of 2025. That's why you don't see the ones I bought later in the year on this list. Okay, again, any other shine? It's 70 degrees. I even have a fan on. It's a sunscreen. Okay, and then let's see. My absolute favorite foundation of 2025 was the Bobbi Brown Weightless Foundation SPF 15. My shade is NW092 or Neutral Warm Walnut. This is waterproof, transfer proof, and I like this because it's actual shade of my skin. A lot of foundations, I put it on to wait for it to oxidize or dry down. When I put this on, I can see it's my shade. And it only gets better as it settles, because my face is a face that needs to, foundation needs to settle. So yeah. Now, I honestly didn't buy this till September. And I got a half off, but it's my favorite. I think I've been shaking it, otherwise you would see a little bit, the usage. Okay. Again, my voice was fine. They turned from the Dallas game. The Dallas game was on, even though we were losing. So I'm like, what's going on? What is this game that's on right now? Barely. Oh, it's about to end, so that's why they're going to that Falcons game. MAC. The Studio Fix powder, but this is the remastered, the remixed version that people are complaining about. I didn't wear the other version, so that's why I was okay with this. This is NW50. What I like about it is combo oily, or you live in a warm climate. This is good. And so the only thing I don't like about it is the kickback. And that's why I keep the cover on it. Okay, can we lift up? Okay. So you see how that kickback that's on there? That's why I leave the cover on it. It's the only thing I don't like about it. Otherwise, and the thing is, I use little light coverage, but if you can do more coverage, and again, as it settles, it's good coverage. And it's also waterproof, what have you. Again, I was fine. Like, I think it's because I literally just talked for another video for like an hour. So my voice is losing. And then Mented. Mented Cosmetics. I am an affiliate. My code is always in the description. Get 10% off, which covers tax or shipping, what have you, if you're not buying during the sale. The foundation Skin by Mented Foundation Stick. This is shade M30. I'm now shade M30. I used to be shade D10, or at least I thought I was. Basically, you send them a photo, nothing on your skin, and they'll tell you what shade you are. I was suspect about the M30, and I'm M30 now. It works. So it's a natural finish. I don't really wear it in the summer because it looks beautiful, but the thing is, when it's under 10-degree heat, it could be because I'm not the best setter in the world. It's gonna meld together very well, but it's not. I'm gonna trust this setting enough to have you get natural finish. You will have a natural look using that Skin by Mented. It's good for winter, spring, even fall. Depends on where you're at. Because again, Phoenix, we get warm very fast. Like I said, it's 70 degrees right now in winter in January. Yeah, we shouldn't be, but we are. So, like, I have t-shirt on. I'm about to go outside. I go with shorts right now if I wanted to. I'm like, I pulled out a few sweaters in my closet. And I'm like, they're good for night, but I was overheated the other day in New Kids on the Block sweatshirt. I was like, why is it hot? It was 68. It was, yeah. So that, like I said, I try not to wear it during the summer. I do, but it's like setting and then what time of the day. So I was going back through photos of 2025 and I'm like, oh, that was a good look. It was Mented. Mented, like I said, just the warmer months, okay. Let's move on to, no, we're not gonna do that. Let's move on to bronzers and contour. My favorite is, of course, the Fenty Matchstick, and this is in the shade Espresso. I think I use this like 95% of the time in my looks. You know, I have this kind of natural contour from hyperpigmentation. I'll be using this. People complain it's dry. It's not dry. Warm it up in your hand first, then use it on your face, or if you're one of those people that use a brush on your hand, then use it. It's not dry. You just need to warm it up. And then the other one, what's the thing? LYS Contour Bronzer Stick. It's in the shade Strength. I was using the shade Worthy before, which is darker. This is more of a natural. The shade is more natural on me. Worthy's a little bit chiseled if you want to be chiseled to the gods. Yeah, and it's the most darkest shade as well. But this is very creamy. A little goes a long way. This is one I can understand if you put it on your hand and then went to your face, or you put a very little on your face and then blend it out, kind of thing. Don't be going ham on it, and that's why people complain it's too much, and some people complaining the non-melanated people say, no, you'll notice with black-owned products, a little goes a long way, and that is one. Okay, and then my favorite powder bronzer, as we all know, Juvia's Place, bronzed and deep dark. So this is deep, this is dark. Sometimes I mix both of them, but usually bronzer to set, and then sometimes eyeshadow, and sometimes I'll use this to, if I want more chisel or darker contour. But yeah, usually I mix them both. If I'm just bronzy, trying to be a bronzy look, I will definitely just stick with this one. I have another bronzer, but I'd say 95% of the time I use this one. Okay, blush. I'm gonna go with, why is this over here? That shouldn't be over here. I'm gonna move that over there. Blush. Amicole. This is a Desert Date multi-stick. Some products are still in Sephora. You can't order it online, but you can go in store and find it. Her lip glosses, pretty much you'll just find testers in Sephora. You won't find actual ones you'll buy. Her other stuff, foundation stick, the tint, the concealer, you'll probably find some of those, but Last time I was in Sephora, mind you, I haven't been in Sephora since December sometime. I don't even know when, because I didn't really go in there for not Black Friday. I wasn't there for Black Friday. But after Christmas sales or whatever, I didn't really go in there because out of town and where I was didn't have Sephora. Only had Ulta, so I was like, wasn't thinking about it. But this is in the shade Spice, also known as Plum. Pigmented. The other shades don't really work well on my skin tone, so I don't use those. I will use this till it is no more, or it's messing with my skin. Because obviously we all know what happened to Ami Coley. She is no more. So yeah, sort of reason. And I'm trying to think which. Usually use Juvia's Place. I want to say volume 5, no, volume 1 of 5 to set this. And I also may use Mented's Buried Away to set this. But this is a lovely product, pigmented. Little goes a long way. And again, I'm holding on this as long as I can because, yeah, it's, yeah. Okay. And then I was influenced. Rode. Okay, let's see here. Rode Pocket Blush. This is in Toasted Terry. Now, Rode does have a blush that's similar to Spice by Ami Coley, but I use Toasted Teddy, which is kind of a terracotta, more of a natural. Hey, I live in Southwest color. So it looks like that, and it's tiny and cute and everything, but I was influenced. I look, okay, let me give this a try. I'm like, it worked. I like it. I like it a lot. And this pairs perfectly with Glossier's Cloud Paint Plush Blush. And this is in the shade Storm. So they perfectly pair. Let me open Rode again. So I bought this. And I ended up buying this. And this came out soon after. So they perfectly put this on, set. And there you go. And this is wonderful even by itself. Sometimes if I don't want to do a cream kind of look, just want to do powders, I will use that. Yeah. Okay, that's both of those. Let's move on to setting. So, no, I'm going to start with this one first. Can't have any favorites video without one size. Until Dawn Mattifying Setting Spray. This one, I forgot the word mattifying. It mattifies, it definitely mattifies. But this is one with sunscreen. I live in Phoenix, 300 days of sunshine, 110 degrees during our summer months, which can be anywhere from April to this year, I think it was October. So if you need to mattify, or you want to make things waterproof, because we also get monsoons, this is what you use, and then sunscreen on top. I will do a sunscreen sandwich. Put my sunscreen on, maybe use a foundation that has SPF, and then set it with this SPF sandwich. Again, it mattifies. So if you're like me, things settle, or eventually it looks dry at first. Like I will look dry, but I know once I go outside, things settle. The heat is still coming for sure, and then it'll look fine. It's mattifying. It's going to, yeah. So usually, like the happy hours I go to last year, I was spraying with this at the end. One, just because I knew, not because of the sun, because usually happy hours, even though they were at 6, and I am in the sun traveling there, but because we were sitting out in the heat. Yeah, it was like maybe 8 o'clock at night. It's still 100 degrees. Mattifying. Set your face. Yes. And this one came out later part of the year. I want to say either November, December. I want to say November for sure, because I think that's what people were buying during her sale. The Danessa Myricks Beauty Yummy Skin Liquid Blurring Balm. mattifying setting spray. This deserves all the awards, all the accolades, because this is fantastic. This is fantastic. So there's a ball in there. I'm not going to shake it all the way. You can get the ball. So you shake it, and then T, X, O, and then I do the sides, but I do that with all my setting sprays because if I hug people, I go to events where hugging is the norm, or you see people you haven't seen in a long time. And then you could let it naturally dry, or you use a fan. I let it naturally dry, and then I usually move on to something else, usually my lips. And then when you're done, you take a powder puff. You can get these anywhere. I know Sephora has them. I'm not paying that much. Go to Amazon. If you don't like Amazon, that's a whole nother, that's on you. You get like 10 and 20 of these, whatever, for real cheap on Amazon. I have like 10. I use the same two all the time. I wash them back and forth. But I have other ones if I need to. And so once you let it settle a little bit, then go in and push it in with the powder puff. And you will get a lovely blurred look and mattified, but not dry. And it brings everything together. It is fantastic. So, yeah. Number one, setting spray is this right here. Mind you, this is very close, but this is number one. Setting powders. I use the LYS Beauty setting powder for the rest of my face, in Faithful or Dark, and does a good job. It's a loose setting powder. And then Black Owned Color. Again, this is the translucent. This is the Skin Melt loose powder in translucent. Now this you could only usually get it on Sephora website online. So when I heard that Color was shutting down, I immediately bought another one because I was running out, and I was like, I immediately bought it because I didn't know how long they were going to keep her product, so I immediately bought another one. You'd have to go on the website to see if they're still selling this online. There's other shades, but translucent, obviously, you could use anywhere on your face, any skin tone can use it. But this is one I use to set my under eye, my highlighted areas that I don't want a different color. I use this. Okay, lips. We know it's one of my favorite categories. So with lips, let's start with what I have on my lips today. Lip gloss. This is ColourPop, Just a Tint. And this is in, what is on this side? I was like, is that a sharpener? No. So it looks like that. It has a lean to it because when I put it on, there's a lean to it. Okay, I was like, please go down. This is lip gloss, lip balm. And this is in the shade of Go-Go. Should I have on my lips right now. Usually when I'm just a light makeup kind of day or no makeup day, I will just put this on. See, hint of color, simple. I'm like, my lips, yeah. And it's dried down some because there was gloss, but I also drank something, so it's still some colors to there. Simple. And then, who doesn't have a Fenty lip product? If you don't, you need to at least have one Fenty lip product. Last year, one that I have all the lip balm, not the lip balms, the gloss balm sticks. I don't have them all. I'm sorry. That was a misstatement. I have MVP, Hot Chocolate, Blackberry, which is limited to the whole website, and then Vivi. I'd say I wear Vivi the most, and then I've been wearing Hot Chocolate a little bit more. A lot of lip glosses look the same on me, so that's why I don't buy a lot of lip glosses. And I realized that after buying a lot of lip glosses. I'm holding a bit of pink. The cream gloss balm. This is Fenty Glow. And so, yeah, I like it, again, pink. Sometimes I will put on this product, the K-Skins lip gloss, lip balm, has SPF 30 in it. and I will put this on and then put a gloss on top. So protect my lips, look pretty. They both look pretty regardless, but this is basically put some lips. You can see a little bit of pink. That's pink. This is going to show. And I do this combination with other lip glosses as well. I'll put this on and put a lip gloss on top. And ever since they didn't reformulate it, they put the new tip on it. I've used this more often. So usually like these, I'm just wearing sunscreen like today, but no eyebrows. I will just put on this as well, lip balm, SPF, and just be about my day. If I wasn't doing this video, my eyebrows would not be done, and again, I would have just sunscreen and this. And I'm currently using the Fenty Beauty sunscreen because I had a little kit of minis, but my favorite normally is Innisfree. Like I buy that. I have another box of Innisfree. I just finished one, but I have another bottle of Innisfree that's just waiting to be used, which the way it's warming up will probably be like April. I'll be using that. Because as we all know, sunscreen. I'm all about the sunscreen. You know who I'm talking to. One of the girls, if she's watching, she knows how much I am about my sunscreen. Wear your sunscreen. I'm not going to say you wear your sunscreen. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, that's a rant. Okay, other lip products. Let's go to lip liners since those touched that first. Juvia's Place. This is a long wear lip liner. In Coffee Bean. I had the Luxe liner in Coffee Bean as well. Probably needs to be sharpened, but this is long wear. This is like $13. Actually, I literally just went to Ulta like maybe a few weeks ago and got my mother one of these. So basically, it's long wear. It's put it on, and if you're once you like to blur your edges kind of thing, blur it real quick because it's gonna dry out. And I remember swatching it in the store, and I'm like, walk around the store, it was not coming off. So definitely use makeup remover, what have you, to get it off. But yeah, so it's budget friendly at $13, which I know isn't very, but it's cheaper than it could be. $13. I know there's cheaper lip liners, but long wear, that's pretty good. Honorable mention. NYC, not NYC, NYX, NYX Cosmetics Rebel Kind lip liner. And I even bought a new one last year, so I don't know why it wasn't originally on this list. But that's a good brown lip liner as well. I have a lot of brown lip liners, some different shades of whatever. You gotta have, yeah, sometimes you just need the brown lip liner. Lippy lovers know you have to have more than one brown lip liner. And I have at least 5, so different shades. Sometimes you just want to match your lips, actual shades. Sometimes you want a little darker, lighter, barely there. Yeah, you gotta have different, yeah. I digress. So Fenty Beauty, which I have a brown lip liner and I wouldn't. But I also, this is in They So Vine, which is, again, I need to sharpen. This is more of a plum color. And the reason I say that is I have e.l.f. Cosmetics has a lip liner in Plum and Get It. $2. This is $20. So if you're on a budget, don't want to pay $20, get the e.l.f. dupe. Mind you, that one I think came out first for $2. Is it long lasting, long wear? No. But it'll do for whatever you needed to do. And again, long lasting, get this one, put it on, blow it real quick because this definitely dries out very fast. And I guess Fenty came out with a lip sharpener, lip pencil sharpener, and I'm like, I'm not paying $3 for that. I have one. Can't even tell you where I got it from. Does it say on here? I don't even know, but it looks like this, and it's falling apart, what have you. And it's probably e.l.f. Because it's probably in my e.l.f. era. And it works just fine. People, when these first came out, complained about sharpening them. I'm like, when you're sharpening too hard. And it works for this. Mind you, it's not perfect, but it works for what I need. I don't need a a separate lip sharpener for $3. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. But this is wonderful. I will use this, blur it out, and then sometimes use my Laura Mercier Caviar lipstick in it's a lighter shade, kind of a slight pink tint, and then put that on top and that lip combo, yeah. And then put gloss on top, yeah. Yes. If you y'all would like a video on dupes to the products I use, I need to already have them. Products I use, drop in the comments you'd like a dupe video. I can cover those. If I definitely know of one, I can find one, things like that, I will look into it. Like I said, $20, the elf version, $2, long way though. But yeah, drop in comments if you want a dupe video of products you see me use in my videos in 2025. With that, let's get to liquid. We're getting liquid lips. We're gonna get to longer wear lip products because the glosses we know is not long wear. Let's start with Maybelline Super Stay Lip Crayon. This is in the shade Check Yourself. You use this as a lip liner or a lipstick in general. I use it as a lipstick in general, where I will line my lips first and then go in, and this stays. You can eat, drink, whatever. It stays on your lips. Budget friendly, drugstore, Walmart, Target, Ulta, CVS, Walgreens, probably some other places I can't even think of. Yeah, it stays. And I think my first year of makeup, I had a different shade, a pinker shade, which I was gonna rebuy that, but I didn't have it when I was trying to buy it. Because it surprisingly looked good, that pink shade. Because I do have a month. Sometimes, like, I will wear red for, like, a while. February, I might wear reds all month again, like I did in October. Different shades of red, of course. But it stays. It stays. Hence, Super Stay. And then Pound Cake. So this is the Pound Cake Cake Batter matte lipstick. And let me show you the applicator. Looks like that. And this is in the shade Rum. Immediately you smell it, it smells like pound cake. It smells like pound cake. You go, what does it smell? Pound cake. I do have Bloodberry, which is a red, of course. I rebought that one. But Rum is what I used a lot last year once I discovered it. So they have reds and they have browns. And you can find these in Ulta if you don't want to buy it from the website, but you can buy it from their website as well. And I frequently get emails about buying. Sometimes they have sales like 25% off, what have you, like that. But usually like in the kiosks where they have like maybe 5 companies at the end of the aisle, at Ulta, this will be in there. And yeah, if you want, swatch them while you're in the store. Because they're in all the stores now, all the Ultas. At first they were not, and I had to go to specific ones. But they're in it. And I don't think a lot of people know about pound cake, so it usually looks a little lonely or desolate. But it's a good product. It's a semi-matte. It's not transfer proof because it's a semi-matte. It transfers, but it stays on your lip as well. So yeah, you may eat, drink, whatever, but it stays on your lips. Yeah. Use lip liner, not lip liner. Yes. Black owned. And then the lip bar. I have 2, as you see in this category. Which one I'm going to start with? We're going to start with this one's the lip bar, and this one is the liquid matte lipstick, and this is in shade Mastermind. This is my newest one. So when I wear my wigs that are 99J or burgundy, this goes perfect with that. I did a reel, so you see it matched perfect with that hair. Yeah, I love me my reds, my deeper reds that are almost not red. And then I have another shade. This is Good Karma. This is what I used. That was towards the end of the year, like December. Good Karma, I wore throughout the year. I don't remember when I got it, but this is more of a burnt sienna color. So this would probably go good with my Road Blush, my Glossier blush. And then I also have a wig that has tips that are burnt sienna like this. And these are good as well. These are mattes, so you can wear it, put it on, eat things, drink things. I think sometimes they may disappear, but otherwise it's there. It's on. It's on. Is that everything? I don't really think I have anything else. What I did not buy, but I have a sample of. I forgot to cover this doing foundations. So I have a sample of Merit, their tinted moisturizer, or the tinted foundation, whatever they're calling it. And I was waiting for a good sale, like during Black Friday, end of the year sale, Christmas sale, and they didn't do one in 2025. I would have bought it when it was on sale. To me, a tinted moisturizer should not cost $38. So if there was a sale, I would have bought that. Because yes, I have other tinted ones. Some of them have been decluttered or expired. Some are on the verge of that this year. And this has SPF in it. Like I have a tinted, I have Denonna's skin tint serum, but that does not have SPF in it. Again, I know my other products have SPF. I don't necessarily need that to have SPF, but that Merit has SPF and it looks nice as well. So I kind of want that as well. Like I said, if there's a sale, I will buy it this year. That was a good tinted foundation. I was like trying to go through all the ones I had tried last year, samples from Sephora, and that was a good one. With that, thank you for following me in 2025. Putting up with the wig installs, me trying to figure that out. I'm still figuring it out. I'm learning to like clueless, really big clueless, and making it work. But thank you for following me on my adventure, this journey. I may not be a makeup newbie anymore. I may be more advanced or intermediate, but I'm still learning. Just because you're 47 does not mean you're not still learning, because as we know, I started a makeup journey in my 40s. And so I just decided, let's try this. And I've been doing it ever since. Like I literally went home for Christmas, took makeup with me. Did not wear any of it. More than eyebrows and lip gloss, I did not wear any of it. So it's okay if you don't want to wear makeup. That whole no makeup, you could just wear no makeup. Let's get you a good sunscreen and wear some lip gloss or something, Vaseline. I don't care if it's Vaseline on your lips. Whatever makes you feel good. That's what it's about. Beauty is about whatever makes you feel good. Not about other people, it's about what makes you feel good. And that's what I hope that I put forth, that whatever makes you feel good, have a good time, have fun. On behalf of the Beauty Labyrinth, we are about helping out makeup newbies learn the art of makeup without the frustration. And I hope my videos have helped y'all this in 2025 and continue to help you in your makeup journey, if makeup is how you want to feel beautiful. If there's anything else you'd like me to try, that, mind you, I pay for all this out of pocket, so I'm buying less this year. And I'm also comfortable enough in my skin that I don't feel I need to wear anything on my skin. Like, there are days I just wear sunscreen and lip balm with SPF, and that's literally how I go out. Again, if I wasn't doing this video, no eyebrows would be on. I would just went out, and that's it. And I'm gonna admit, I did another version of this video, but with the wig on, and then I took it off, and I realized I'm liking how my head is looking today. Mind you, this is a bleach job that did not go as planned, and I shaved off the bleached hair, and it's slowly starting to grow back. But I was just like, when it's also 70 degrees and I don't want my head warm. Like I said, I'm like, if you need tips and tricks, ask questions in comments. I do that as part of my business, as a friend, as an associate. I do that. That's free of charge. Now, if you live in the Phoenix area, you want somebody to go with you to Sephora Ulta, I do that. I do charge a fee because I'm going out of my way to do that. And you'd fill out a questionnaire so I can get an idea of what you're looking for, so I can look into it before we get there. Because we know this associates can be a little overwhelming, and so I'm there to help, not let you feel too overwhelmed, and know what I'm looking for. And so I have an idea. And so if I need the help, I know how to kind of minimize them I hate to say harassing, talking to you as much when you go to the stores. So you can hit me up at thebeautylabyrinth@gmail.com. Hit me up on my Instagram, Drea Magwood, or The Beauty Labyrinth is also on Instagram. If we're already Facebook friends, that's fine. You can hit me up on messengers there. I don't really give that out. I don't really accept new people. I don't need to know what I be doing all the time. My friends know how I am. But yeah, hit me on those avenues. If you have questions, or like I said, you want my services, I'm trying to gain more clients this year. And I think I'm a soft seller, so I'm like, I know I need to do better. But usually my face is the brand. So when I go out, my face is the brand. When I do makeup, my face is the brand. And so people, I like your makeup, and I tell them what I used if they have questions, things like that. And that's how I sell. And I've gotten clients somewhat from doing that. Yeah. So usually, like, I have this post-it that's been on my ring light, but I don't use it. Most people are like, subscribe, share. I put that little tag so I don't have to say that. But if you like my videos, you like what you see enough to follow, go ahead and subscribe. If you want to share with a friend who may need advice on a particular foundation, whatever, and they were interested, share that video. Anyone to follow me on the socials? I don't have Twitter anymore. I need to get better with the Blue Sky. I do have an account, but I don't use it. But yeah, with that, thank you again for supporting me in 2025. As I continue my makeup journey, as I try new products, as I just share with you how I feel or how products look using my face as a canvas. With that, hope you have a good 2026.